We are live. How are you today?
This saloon ain't big enough for the both of us.
Last Chance Saloon.
So we had no idea where that came from, but Mr. Shields here says that it comes from Red Dwarf.
Yeah, there's a Last Chance Saloon episodes when they're in the AR machine.
He was like, what do we call this live today? And I was like, Last Chance Saloon. I was like, I don't know where that came from. I like, clearly watched too much Red Dwarf.
I've not actually watched Red Dwarf for a while. I might get back into it.
Yeah, I think we need to.
It's the kind of thing you can pick it back up and just watch it, kind of watch it, not watch it sort of thing. So.
But this is Last Chance Saloon. We're going to go on and on about this for probably about 20 minutes. The intake period is pretty much over. You have got 17 hours left to get in. If you're not in 17 hours, the door's closed, and the membership will be
Unavailable.
unavailable. What's the word after that? The membership will be unavailable.
We've been going on and on. Nearly all our posts over the last 6 weeks have been shouting about the same thing, and it probably got boring for some. For others, it might have inspired. But ultimately, we will. After tonight, we shut up about that, and we'll be going back to all our usual semi-funny content, videos, inspirational posts, and we'll not even mention the membership because when the doors are shut, we just focus on our members when it comes to.
Also, not going to mention the fact that Rav just said semi.
Oh, he's lowering it. Come on. We need Jenny to come on for a semi.
Yep.
It's Jenny, Jenny.
Yeah. So, the membership. Let's just talk about the details here, okay? We run a membership. It's a cross between coaching, sort of life coaching, but nutrition coaching mainly, and exercise. We are personal trainers of a couple of decades now, and we know what it takes to lose weight. When it comes to the fitness side of things, we know what it takes. When it comes to nutrition, we know what it takes. But there are lots of different aspects to your life, and you need to know how to apply these principles to your life, and that's when the coaching comes in. So it's not just, here's a program. We say, here's a program, and let's chat. Every single week, we're there with you. We are part of the journey with you.
I mean, that's one of the key elements, is that we literally are there every step of the way. The people that have then joined on this particular intake, they've all said, wow, because we actually get you guys. You know, there's other programs that are similar, because a lot of the content out there is good. There's a lot of trainers out there that are very, very good, but they sell the program, they just leave it be. Because we're there with you every step of the way, it does make a difference. We get to know our members because of that, and it becomes quite a nice community, which we affectionately call our clan. There's the ones that are commenting all the time, so we remember those names easier. But then there's the silent minority as well that just chip away at their goals. And we take a lot of pride in this as well, especially when we see the results. And somebody's quietly just chipping away in the background and they drop 20, 30 kilograms.
Yeah.
Like, blimmin' heck, well done.
And actually, we've had a few recently who said, you know, I joined 6 months ago back in June, and I've not really said much, but just want to let you know I really appreciate all the help, and I've dropped 40 pounds. You're like, whoa, why have you not been telling us up to this point? And it was really nice. We pride ourselves on results, okay? The bottom line, we want results. That's what makes us happy. That's what fulfills us. When we see the progress and changing people's lives, it makes us really happy and content. And I'm guessing that anybody who is considering joining, that's going to be your priorities as well. You want to see that there is some benefit to the efforts that you're going through. And to that end, this is why we are there week in, week out, because we want you to ask questions. If there's any issues whatsoever, then you can say, right, I know you said this, but this is my life. How do I make that fit? Or I'm struggling to get results, or whatever. Ask the questions, put them in the group, and then we're there for you. That's where the magic happens.
Now, some of the sort of takeaways from the conversations I've had in the last 6 weeks, people have been amazed about our particular approach, because we do take into account mindset. You know, we don't scream and shout at you and absolutely tell you to eat kale smoothies and X, Y, and Z. We take what you're currently doing and we show you the light, if you like. We educate you as you go, but we do put a lot of emphasis on stress reduction, okay? So you'll go through periods when life just happens, and lots of our members have had their ups and downs because of life getting in the way of their goals, if you like. but they've managed to overcome them because they're open and honest, and we were able to kind of like motivate them with some inspirational stuff that gets them through it, and then they get back on with their goals, and then they're really thankful that they get through the fog and out the other side.
There's always going to be issues, always. It's just a fact of life. Whenever you're trying to achieve something, anybody who thinks success looks like this is mistaken, okay? Success goes up and down, backwards and forwards, left and right. There's going to be frustration, there's going to be tears sometimes, but when you keep your eyes on the prize constantly, then, oh, this is my life, that's where I see myself. What I see in the mirror at the moment is not me. If you're one of those people, then get in touch. Just drop us a message on Facebook. That's how you get in touch with us. We should have said that at the start. If you want to get in touch with us, you've got 17 hours to do so. Get in touch. In fact, you've got less than that. You've got until we go to bed tonight. Yeah. Because by the time we wake up in the morning, if you're in the US or Canada or that side of the world, then you're going to be in bed when we wake up. So we've got to have the conversation tonight.
The way it works, if you are interested, you drop us a message, we'll have a quick consultation with you and we deem if you're a good fit for the plan, and if so, you can then come and join us. That consultation just involves asking about your goals, maybe sort of previous habits, any potential obstacles or barriers, that kind of stuff. General stuff, it also encourages you to reflect on your situation. There's real power in that. There's some people that have had that conversation and then maybe perhaps weren't in the right place to join, but they're able to take quite a lot just from having the consultation, and we do feel good even when that happens. If we can help people, even if they don't join our membership, they might join a year later, whatever, it doesn't matter. We sleep better at night knowing we helped as many people as possible, but it all starts with the message.
Yeah. So apparently we're very blurry on YouTube.
What do you mean?
2 people have mentioned it.
I will wipe. Looks clear on the screen.
It does look. I don't know. So we're not going to go bang on and on about this. In fact, probably will. If you are interested in working with us, now is your chance to do so. You've got until we got so current time in UK at the moment is 5:30 p.m. Yeah. We might stay up a bit later tonight, depending on how many people start the conversations. But once we're in bed, that's it. By the time we wake up, you're going to be in your bed. So let's chat right now if you're interested, and we can give you all the details, and then you can make a decision on it.
There we are. Let's just say not blurry on Facebook, and I'm in Texas. Seen from miles away, eh?
And saying it must be our whiskey consumption. Yes, I am. Putting it down to you. Whiskey consumption.
I've not actually had any whiskey for a while. I think the last time I had whiskey was our whiskey night. When was that? Was that Burns?
I think it was Burns.
It was Burns night.
So, Ali Baker said I've just been thumbed by Rab.
Cara McKee saying, I've joined and can't wait to get started. 61 years of bad habits and so unfit. It doesn't matter your starting position though, Karen. It doesn't matter how unfit you are. We'll be with you every step of the way. Just build up slowly and just give it your best shot each time. You'll have your ups and downs. It's important when you're on your downs, you let us know and we can build you back up. And when you have your ups, be sure to celebrate them too, because that counts.
There you go. John Jones, not saying that's that name for a while. Hello, Stephen and Rab. Good to see you, mates. Working on Sunday, are you now? Saw your last YouTube videos. Just how cold was it when you guys were running around the snow with your dogs? If you haven't watched our latest YouTube video, you should. It's just us with the pups.
You should pick that guy. He's mustard. You don't know him, but he's mustard. Lorianne is saying £40 put on in the pandemic, truly depressing.
Let's get it back off again.
Get it off.
Linda says, yesterday I had a funeral for my husband. Words are not even available for me to tell you how much I feel right now, but watching you guys to make me smile. Thank you for being on today, Linda. Linda, feelings are with you. I'm glad that we can make you smile.
Is everybody going to watch their I See You video with the dogs? It's cute. Just came out today at 12, both on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are looking for to be cheered up with some lab action, go and watch that video. It's called I See You. Apparently it's President's Day tomorrow. Wanda's saying, I have tomorrow off for President's Day. Good day to start. Oh, happy days. Yeah, well.
Up to date. And she's just going on about the whiskey consumption. think she's had too much because she's messaging and messaging and messaging and messaging
Oh, really?
and messaging. No, she's still bloody. Must be the whiskey. I have everything ready for tomorrow. Yeah, so part of the membership, if you decide to stay with us after the first 3 months, which many of the members do, then there's many benefits to go into the graduates program when we can take a deeper dive into what it takes to be awesome. And but one of the benefits is when the next intake comes along, you've got the ability to reset your program for no extra cost. So yeah, Anne's been with us for a few years now. She's resetting and she's ready to rock tomorrow. Although if you're drinking that much whiskey, you're going to be hungover tomorrow for the start. It's not good, Anne.
There's quite a lot of our members resetting actually, which is quite nice because they get to feed off the energy of the new people coming in as well, because there's a real buzz going on in the group at the moment because everybody's in, it's fresh and exciting. It actually reignites all the people that have been through it before, and it's like it's making it brand new for them again. So yeah, exciting times.
Yeah. Please pop over to Facebook, even if you're remotely interested in working with us, because there is always about 10 to 15 people. The minute the doors close, we've got the next week after, they're dropping us messages or emails and saying, "Oh, did I miss the boat? You know, are the doors closed? Can I still join?" And you're like, "Sorry, you can't." So if you're at all interested, please drop us a message on Facebook, and the conversation's free.
There's no obligation as well, so you just don't come in and ask about prices. You will get to that. Just go through the questions, be as honest and as truthful as you can, and at the end of it, if you're a good fit, you'll get all the information. You can take it from there. And if it doesn't work out for you, don't worry about it. You know, you can still follow all our free content as well. We won't be as live as often, to be fair, because for so many weeks we do have to prioritise making sure our members are on track. So there might be a couple of weeks period where you don't necessarily see us live like this for a while, but we will be back soon after that.
Cool. D Davino says, or Didi Avino, you two are such welcome form of sincere inspiration, attitude and good health. Thank you. You're very welcome. And Lucy's just saying, lovely to catch you, must look into this. I lost weight in the first lockdown, but it's piling back on now. Nice to see positive friends. So Lucy, pop over to Facebook, because you're on YouTube at the moment. Pop over to Facebook and drop us a message, and myself or Rab will pick that up and we can chat.
Jennifer saying, how often do you start with new people? So we have 2 intakes a year, Jennifer, but it's all depending. We've got this intake, and we typically have one mid-year, but that's not guaranteed because we will be going away filming. And if there's not enough spaces in the group, because sometimes people do come and go, if there's enough spaces, we might do another intake. If there's not, then it might be either later in the year or even into next year. So the opportunity is now, so take advantage of it.
Yeah, there is only now. As I said, we've got away filming, so we've got a TV thing happening this year. We've also got a book deal happening, so we just don't know what time we're going to have for a fresh intake. Because after, you know, everyone who's joined for this intake, they will then become graduates, and then our priorities are to maintain and to excel our graduates. Okay, that's ongoing membership. So although we're still available, it takes a lot of energy to go through a 6-week membership intake, as well as working through the new members who come in, because there's a lot more that we've got to give to sort of bring them up to speed of where they need to be. So we're looking forward to that while we can, but we're not necessarily guaranteed that we can do it again.
Days. We just shoot off with the messages.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're not going to hear from us for a while. This is the last chance to get in. Drop us a message on Facebook. If you're struggling where to find the button, you can actually go to our website and www.thekiltedcoaches.com. Read through all the stuff there. At the bottom there's a message us button that will take you to Facebook and start the conversation that way.
Last chance saloon. Fire us a message.
See what you did there.